First, just tell me a little bit about how you got involved with Mango Voice and in the dental space.
Yeah. So how I got involved with Mango, it's kind of interesting. Everyone's journey is never they're never linear, right? And you never know like how you're gonna land on one profession or the next. And that's just life in general, right? You just always have to be open and not closed off to new opportunities. So I worked in mental health specifically with teenagers, and I worked with teenagers that had anxiety and depression, and I did that for a long time. And then my wife actually is the one who introduced me to this opportunity. And um, it's always good to have a good partner that's looking out for your best interest, right? So I kind of reached that point where I was burnt out. Not that I didn't love my job, but I just knew that I'd hit a wall as far as where I could go with it and what I could continue to do with it. And then my wife, through a mutual friend, introduced me to this company and interviewed with Kevin Tallman, who's the CEO of Mango Voice. And we just kind of, man, this just felt right, and been doing this for the last year. And I've loved every minute of it. It's been a great opportunity for me.
And what kind of training did you have to be able to help the teenagers with mental health? Did you uh, graduate with like a psychology degree, or what was your training? How did you get involved with that?
Yeah. So that's, I grew up on a farm in Idaho, and I think that was like where I got a lot of the training on how to work and just developed like a sense of work ethic. And my dad was a farmer and a football coach. And so I was a farmer and a football player. Um, then I don't think I had too much choice in that. But I came to Southern Utah and I got my bachelor's degree in human and interpersonal communication, and went right from college, working with troubled teens. There was a facility here that does inbound, like does inpatient and outpatient just therapy and rehab for teenagers that struggle. And so I started working there as just an intern, and it developed into a full-time position. So I got a lot of on the job training specifically, and a lot of like help in college, like on how to communicate specifically. But um, really, I got most of my expertise in that area by being on the job and just
Mhm.
working with really talented people, really skilled people who knew how to communicate and knew how to read between the lines. And that was huge for me. It was very beneficial for me as just for my own personal well-being as well.